Hey, what's up guys? Chris here with Jump Rope Fit, and this is your workout of the day. Now before we jump into this workout, make sure you subscribe to this channel down below by clicking so you don't miss any of these daily workouts. All right guys, let's get into today's workout, and how this is gonna go is I'm gonna go over the workout first. I'm gonna demonstrate all the movements so I make sure that you are using proper form and technique, and then I'm gonna go ahead and queue up a full follow along workout video of this actual workout so you can follow along and get started right now. However, if you want to skip all the introduction and skip all the instruction, you can go ahead and click down in the description. I've queued up the area of the full follow along video at the beginning, so you can go ahead, click on that, and get started with the follow along workout right now. All right guys, but let's go over that workout, and it's going to be 3 rounds today, and it's going to start off with this jump rope, and we're just going to do 1 minute of jump rope. So always maintaining proper form here guys, so feet are close together, jumping on the balls of our feet. Once we initiate the first swing of that jump rope, we want to keep our elbows in close to our sides. A lot of times I see people's hands start to trail out and their elbows start to separate from their sides. What happens then is that jump rope starts to come off the ground. You're essentially shortening up that jump rope. What's going to happen is as it comes around, it's going to hit your toes and you're going to trip over on that. So we keep those elbows in close to our sides. Another thing I want to mention is how you rotate that rope. We don't want to have a lot of movement at the elbow or at the shoulder joint. We're keeping those elbows in close to our sides, and we're just kind of a flick of the wrist here. It's just rotating the rope with the wrist. We don't need to really strong arm this rope around us at all. It's super light. I see a lot of people, they try to strong arm and muscle the rope around their body. Really, it's just a nice little relaxed flick of that wrist to initiate those swings of that rope. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'll initiate the first swing. Elbows are in close to my sides. Just rotating that rope with my wrists. My shoulders are down. I'm relaxed. Jumping on the balls of my feet. And it's just a straight up and down bounding motion. This is all it is. Just a couple inches off the ground. We don't have to kick our feet back or bring our knees up. You're just gonna go ahead and jump rope for 1 minute, and that's just your basic 2-foot jump. If you do wanna go ahead and intensify this and you have the ability to do a little bit of a run in place, you could generate quite a lot of speed here, really pick it up, go into a boxer step. You can freestyle, change up what you wanna do, or you can go ahead and do some double unders, which is gonna be 2 rotations of that jump rope for every jump. So you're gonna go ahead and jump rope for 1 minute, even if it's just that 2-foot boxers or 2-foot basic step, that's just fine. Go ahead, jump rope for 1 minute. Then we're gonna go into 30 seconds of dumbbell curl to press. So a little bit of a combo movement here where we're working the biceps and the shoulders at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab 2 dumbbells here. And there's a couple different supinating rotations that I want to go through on this. So we're going to always start with a good foundation guys here. So a little bit of bend in your knees, feet are about shoulder width apart. From here, we're going to start with the dumbbells in our palms of our hands. Palms are going to be facing each other, facing our hips. From here, we are then going to curl them, but then we're going to rotate them so then our palms are facing our chest at this point. So we're going from palms facing our hips to palms facing our chests. Now we curled those inwards. Now we're going to rotate outwards. We're going to go the other way, press them up overhead so palms are facing forward. Then we're going to reverse that, so inward rotation back to our chest, then outward rotation back down to our sides, palms are facing each other. So palms are facing each other by my hips, got a nice stance here guys, chest up, shoulders back, engaging those lats, keeping those elbows in close to my sides, head and neck is in neutral spine. I'm gonna rotate, curl those dumbbells up in front of my chest, then I'm gonna reverse that rotation till the dumbbells, press them up overhead, and then I'm gonna reverse it the other way, palms facing me, rotate back down. So we're just doing 30 seconds of dumbbell curl to press. I'll come down here, I'll do 1 more, curl up, press, reverse back down, nice and slow and controlled on the way down, guys. We just don't want to go ahead and drop them, so nice and slow and controlled, nice little negative there. You're going to do 30 seconds of those dumbbell curl to press, then we're going to pick up the jump rope again for another 1 minute of jump rope. So while those muscles are resting, we are then still keeping that heart rate up in that target fat burning zone with that jump rope. So essentially in all of these jump rope fit workouts, basically what you're doing is you are building muscle and burning fat simultaneously at the same time. That's really what makes the jump rope fit method of training so effective. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do 1 more minute of jump rope. Then after that, we're gonna do 30 seconds of dumbbell burpee deadlifts. So we're gonna heavy up the load a little bit on these. So I'm gonna set these dumbbells off to the side. Now I know what you're thinking, dumbbell burpee deadlifts sound dangerous because you're doing a burpee with dumbbells, but we're not doing it as intense as you would do a burpee. So typically a burpee, you go down, plank position, push up, press, bring your feet in, and you jump and touch your hands above your head. Obviously, we're gonna have dumbbells in your hands. We're not jumping and we're not putting dumbbells up over our head in that position. So really, the burpee deadlifts is just kind of the beginning of the burpee where you're gonna go down, plank position, you're gonna do the push up, you're gonna bring your feet in close to your, the dumbbells, and the dumbbells are gonna be in the side, and then from here, you're just gonna sit back and you're basically just doing a deadlift of those burpees. So, I have these dumbbells on the ground here. They're a little bit wider than my hip width apart because remember, I want to make sure that I'm able to get my feet in between those dumbbells when I come up so they're at my sides. So I'm gonna come down here, put my hands on the dumbbells. I'm gonna go back into a plank position. Now make sure your shoulders, elbows are in line with your wrists here, so nice straight up and down. From this plank position, you go into that push-up. You're gonna press out of that push-up. Now I'm gonna bring my feet between those dumbbells. Now, instead, we don't want you to just kind of pull those dumbbells off the ground with a rounded bent back. What we do at this position now is we sit back onto our heels, sit that butt back. Now from here, we are using our legs to lift these off the ground, not our back and our arms. So you press through the floor. As those hips start to open up, now you start to roll those shoulders back and engage the back. And then you reverse that on the way back down. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and start to bend at the knees, sit back in a squat, keeping that chest up as much as I can. Then I'm gonna set those dumbbells down, plank, push up, press, back up, sit back, stand up, deadlift, back down, plank, push up, stand up, bring the feet in, sit back, and then stand all the way up. Really wanna emphasize, guys, don't just bend over now to set these back down. Do the reverse of what you just did. So, hips are going back and you're sitting back in that squat to get those down the ground. We just don't want you arching over. So you do 30 seconds of those dumbbell burpee deadlifts. Then of course, you're gonna pick up that jump rope again for another 1 minute of jump rope. Then we're just gonna go into 30 seconds of dumbbell lunges. So once again, now that I've done the deadlifts, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. I'm gonna set these off to the side and we're gonna lighten up the load a little bit for these alternating dumbbell lunges. So set these down on the ground here for a second. Dumbbells are gonna be in your hands, facing your hips, so palms facing each other, chest up, shoulders back. You're gonna lunge forward with your right leg. From this position, now back knee just barely taps the ground. Stand up, open up those hips, fully upright, lunge forward with the left leg, and you're gonna alternate lunges where we have the dumbbells in our hands. We're gonna lunge forward, fully upright, lunge left, lunge right, and you're just gonna do these lunges for 30 seconds. A couple things I wanna go over here on these lunges. So first off, make sure you're not short stepping it. I say this all the time. What that means is when you lunge out, make sure you are lunging out far enough that you're creating a nice 90-degree angle here on this front leg. What happens is if you short step it, which means I'm not stepping out far enough, when I go into this lunge, my knee is gonna go way over the top of my toe. Puts a lot of added strain on your knee, on your ankle, your heel comes off the ground, just bad form. So make sure you're stepping far enough out that you get that nice lunge in there. Another thing I want to talk about is you have these dumbbells in your hand, and as you're moving forward and backwards, a lot of momentum there, especially with those dumbbells. So they're gonna wanna pull you forward. So as you lunge down, make sure, once again, that you're stepping out far enough, but that you're rolling your shoulders back, engaging those lats, even squeezing your triceps and keeping your chest up the entire time. We don't want you lunging forward and those dumbbells pull you over so your chest is over the top of your leg. We want to roll those shoulders back, nice vertical line here, all the way up, all the way down. So really use your lats and your triceps, keep that chest up to maintain this nice vertical positioning of your upper torso. Once you completed 30 seconds of those dumbbell alternating lunges, then we're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute. That completes one round of this workout. And like I said, guys, we're gonna end up doing a total of 3 rounds of this today. So that's the workout. And like I said, I will now queue up the full follow-along workout video of this, so you can go ahead, grab your weights, grab your jump rope, and get started along with me right now. But as always, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of these daily workouts. Also, in the comment section, let me know what else you want to see. I'll do my best to bring it to you, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow in the Jump Rope Fit Gym.